Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. What we're going to collect today is not so much a unique collection because you can actually craft them, but if you made it to 45th level and you've never been, if you made it 45th level and you've never had fought dragons, say for instance you just started Dawnguard and you're 45th level, when you go into the Soul Cairn, the keepers will have Dragonbone weapons. So now that we've collected everything else that we can collect in the Soul Cairn, we're going to go take Dragonbone weapons from the keepers. Because even though I do fight dragons, I have not done anything beyond the beginning of what's called. Well, I did go over to what's called and get all the black box, so black books. So I am Dragonborn, but we're gonna go get Dragonbone weapons that are in the Soul Cairn. And it really doesn't matter if you've never played the Dragonborn or if you've never been to Solstheim, if you've never had what's called. When you come over here, level 45 and above, you will find in Dawnguard you will find Dragonbone weapons in the Soul Cairn. It's kind of a neat tidbit. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but that's what we're getting ready to do. So we're going to get Serana to talk to her mother.
Mother? Mother?
There she goes. She's talking to Mom.
Serana? Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him, to make everything right.
Wait a minute. You brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind? You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you traveled with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down. Coming from one who murders vampires as a trade, I find it hard to believe your intentions are noble. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from concluding the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to me. You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her elder scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to remain. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself. When I fled Castle Volkar, I fled with 2 elder scrolls. The scroll I presume I found with Serana speaks of Arya and his arcane weapon, Arya's Blade. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon. Like myself, Serana was a Huntress. We were devout followers of Lord Molik Ball. Tradition dictates the females we offered to Molik Ball on his summit. You survived the attack. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such conferences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible. If Harkon obtained Arya's bone, and Serana's blood was used to take the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires. And how exactly do you plan on solving that? If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans? You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed. Serana, this character aligns himself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal.
done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
Dare you. I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. He's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
If you'd only open your eyes, the moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might be different, but in the end, you're still just a pawn, isn't it? I want us to be a family. But I don't know if we can ever prove that. Maybe we don't deserve that. Maybe it's the chaos. Never come to Skyrim. Before he goes to the father. And to do that, I need the elders role.
I'm sorry, son. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us from each other. If you want the elder's role, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. For Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can. Yes, I've kept it safe and secure here ever since I was in prison. Fortunately, you're in a position to reach the barrier that surrounds these ruins. You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down. One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Dawnguard roaming the plain. Beware. The ideal masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat. Be careful, and keep my dogs.
I know they're very long-winded, so we just suffered through that. But we gave them their chance to bond, so now we're going out here. It's pretty easy. I mean, as soon as she activates the quest, you can see the arrow up there, so we just run to the west first. I just do it this way because it's kind of follows the flow of going around the map, you know, counterclockwise. So that's what I'm doing. Just run out here, find this guy, this keeper, and then we'll get him. I believe this guy has a mace, the other guy has a battle axe, and the other guy has a bow. I know usually you have to wait until you get like 100 smithing to be able to do Dragonbone weapons. You could actually have Dragonbone weapons and not do that. Might do that with next character. Just do just straight building up until I'm like 45th level, and then come around and get stuff. Not do Dragonborn until the very last no dragon playthrough. Here he is. There's the keeper. Came across it and got me with a roundhouse, man. Let's put something on him. I don't care if it's something just to distract me. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're still out here in the Soul Cairn, and what we're going to do today is something kind of unique. It's actually only unique if you don't do Dragonborn at all. Basically, if you're doing a no dragon playthrough where you go up and you just don't do any of the Dragonborn quest. However, you would like to have Dragonbone weapons. I know it sounds odd, but just like there's Dragonbone armor that's available now in the Anniversary Edition, if you wanted a complete Dragonbone kind of set of armor, and weapons. You could actually do that as long as you're level 45 and higher. At level 45 plus in the Soul Cairn, whether you've done Dragonbone or not, the keepers here will have Dragonbone weapons. So that's what we're going to collect today, is the keepers' weapons. First we have to go through Serana, talking to her mother, and it does get a little long-winded, so just hold on and we'll get right there.
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Savannah, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
Mr. Ford, Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop it, to make everything right.
Wait a minute. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind? You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you've traveled with Serana under the guise of a protector in an effort to hunt me down. Coming from one who murders vampires as a trade, I find it hard to believe your intentions are noble. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you. You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her elder scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself. When I fled Castle Volkar, I fled with 2 elder scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's Bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon. Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Ball. Tradition dictates the females we offered to Molig Ball and his summoner. You survived the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible. If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to take the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires. And how exactly do you plan on stopping her? If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans? You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the soul, you're still a vampire hunter. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed. Serana aligns himself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to me.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
David, I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
If you only open your eyes, the moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Not that you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a father. I want us to be a family. But I don't know if we can ever be that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Amazing flowers. They would have to stop. The boy goes too far. And to do that, I need the elders' role.
sorry, sir. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. For Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can. Yes, I've kept it safe and secure here ever since I was in prison. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins. We need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down. One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Dawnguard DLC. Beware. The ideal masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
Okay, so that was a wonderful therapy session they just had. So let's go ahead and get going. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, let's go get these keepers. Now, when you go out from there, I always go this way. I don't know why. I'm creature habit, but always to the west. You'll find the first one, and I work my way counterclockwise around back to the keep. So we'll get this first guy, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to cyclone his butt. I think this first guy has the mace. The second guy has the dragon battle axe, and the third guy has the bow and Dragonbone arrows. Probably do that on the next playthrough just for the shits and giggles of it. Okay. It depends on what I roll though, really. Okay, this guy's gonna come after me. Let's give him a little taste of the Dragonborn. He didn't like that. Come on, bring yourself in here. There you go. Come in, do your swing. You could get a backhand on me. Oh, look at him trying to crack, man. You heal first. Okay, hey, hold on. Do I have any healing? Yeah, I got some. You did not like that. I thought it was funny though. There you go, and you're down for the count. You get a black soul gem and 1 Dragonbone mace. I always found that cool myself. Basically do everything you can to level up before you ever get to him. And then you run around the game already fully Dragonborn and Dragonbone weapons and everything. You can also get bones to improve them. They're in Dawnguard, in her mother's thing. There's one that reappears in there, Dragonbone. There's a Dragonbone or the scale out by Rorikstead. One appears like every 30 days or so. So you can do it. It's just a matter of just knowing what the time periods are and going around and checking over and over again. I might do it on a future playthrough. We'll see. Just to be funny or something. And here he comes. He's the Mr. Battle Axe Man. He's swinging that thing, isn't he? Way to go, Serana. And you get Dragonbone Battle Axe. And now we'll get the Dragonbone Bow. Yeah, with the combination of doing the Khajiit chest, muffle, and soul trap, and a few other things, you can easily get up to 45 if you wanted to before you even start the game. It's just grinding it all. When I first did the survival mode, the very first character I did it on a bet. Somebody said I couldn't do survival mode, level 1 legendary survival mode like some people have done. And I said, yeah, I can do that. It's not that hard. And but one thing I didn't tell, basically I was kind of tricking him because he's like, oh yeah, you can't do it from level 1. I was like, okay, yeah, you can. Because the thing is, survival mode doesn't start until you leave Helgen. So once I got in the room with Rayloff, I just never left the room. Just kept whipping on him until I was like almost 20th level. Normally, if you summon these creatures, if you have a summoning spell for summoning spell books, they'll always have in Dragonbone weapons. Here, they'll have sometimes steel weapons, depending on your playthrough. Okay, now we're up here with the guy with the bow. He's got a bow, and he has Dragonbone arrows as well. He's down there, he didn't die. I thought he fell off. He didn't fall off. He went down to the lower level. Almost lost the Dragonbone bow and arrows. It's like right there on the very edge. So we did get it. So let's go back down and show her how quickly we beat and got these weapons. Since there's nothing else to collect on the Soul Cairn, I'm going to go through and carry on to Dunavir. So that way you guys will see kind of the end. Next collection, I'm still trying to do the armors. So I'm going to do, I think there's two types. There's a light set of Dawnguard armor, and there's a heavy set. I'm going to do one of each. I'll show on each of those and get through this kind of quest with the armor. So let's go check in.
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Okay, yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Dawnguard. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
Those things have been building for a while. You have no idea how long I wanted to say that to you. Look, I loved my heart, but when he found that prophecy, that became his life. Everything else, even me and my mother, we just became close. I was close with my mother, but she just kept feeding me her opinions of him, and eventually I started believing them. Like I said, we were never very close. Not a lot of father-daughter bonding, if you know what I mean. But once we threw our lot in with Mold Ball, people just don't think about their families anymore. Power takes precedence, he always said. I was. Honestly, it took me up until now to figure out that my mother was really just as bad as he was. He was obsessed with power. She was obsessed with seeing him fail. It was just so toxic. Maybe I could have seen this coming. We could all be better off now. I know that in my head, but I just can't help feeling bad about it. The way things are. Sorry, I know you're trying to help. Thanks. Anyway, we should keep moving.
Oh, crap. Okay, it's going to make me do it again. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I'm almost back again. I'm going to go back and replay everything, so hold on 1 second. Okay, I already finished all keepers. So, let me save. Before I even get that close to that door.
managed to Yes. We've watched for Dermathier. With the prison's barrier down, he was almost certain to investigate. You managed to destroy all 3 keepers. Very impressive.
The sooner we get out of this place, the better.
That's crap. Okay, we're going to try something here. This is something you can do to get through doors. As you've seen, I've made a couple attempts of getting through the door and it always crashed the game. This is what you can do. For your settings, go here under gameplay, go down underneath, and it has save on rest, save on wait, and then save on travel. Instead of doing, just undo those, and then we're going to see if this works to get us through this door. Okay, it did get us through the door, so that works. So you can do that anytime you have a game that's doing that to you. I'm going to go ahead and put them back. I usually leave them on. I know about how to fix it if it is doing that, but just so you guys see how it works in game. If you're having that problem, I usually put them right back on though. It's better, I think, to play with them on. The problem with playing with them off all the time is that then you've got to go back and if you get killed or anything happens or anything glitches, then you got to go way back and start again. So now we're going to fight Dawnguard.
Wait. I hear something. He's here. Right in the spot.
You're going to get these skeletons attacking, so I got to kill the skeletons as well. Took him out. Okay, that's done. Now we need to talk to her. It's best if you let her get over here too, and you can actually talk to her when she's finished kind of moving. And then the dialogue, you do it when she's standing still versus on the move. She should stop right about here. There she goes.
With my astonishment, but I never bothered with what I'm doing here, alleged that the pack is slain. Yes. The soul of a dragon is as resilient as its heart. It's possible that your killing blow has nearly displaced Dernivir's physical form, while you be up minutes, hours, years. I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't wait around to find out. Let's get you the Elder Scroll, and you can be out of here.
He's leading us to the scroll.
What did you want?
That's it. That's the last scroll. Come on, let's take it to Dusty. I can't believe we found my mother alive. You know,
Yeah, I'm taking all of her stuff. She doesn't need it.
I can't believe we found my mother alive. You know.
And that is pretty much it. It's time for us to leave the Soul Cairn. Like I said, I went around and got the weapons, and let's talk to her now. We got one more thing we have to say to her. Where'd she go? We'll tell her we're not coming back.
I have no choice. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition. When I put Serana through, I would understand if she never wished to see me. I leave that decision in your hands. Remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter what he promises, he will be something in order to get what he wants. And promise me he'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing now.
Yeah, I'm probably not. I'm going to leave it open. I usually do. I don't come back and get her unless there's... I do have a mod for marrying Serana, and in the mod, you have to get her to make Serana marriage eligible. You have to get her mother back. And then she stays at the castle, Volkar. Like when you're gone, she'll be up in her like lab or whatever. Serana, sometimes if you can't find her, she'll go back there too. She'll go to the castle of Volkar and just be there in her room.
I would speak with you, Quinani. Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between loss and love. Between life and death. I believe in civility among seasoned warriors, and I find your ear worthy of my words. My claws have rendered the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore honor you, Quinani, or Vanquisher in your tongue. Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you. For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the ideal master. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there. I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more. I will place my name with you and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel. Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my food. Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quinarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right.
Dragonbone's head. I wish you could play this.
Okay, there's the thing. And basically, you learn the words to go ahead and bring him to the Soul Cairn, or to Tamriel. It's your choice. You can leave him down here or never it is again, but at least you got that portion. So, as far as like finding stuff for collecting things, that is a shout that you do need to collect if you're planning to do like Dragonborn. Makes sense to have all the shouts, but if you're like a good Dragonborn and you just want to leave you in this place, you leave you in this place and just never shout or never put points towards it. It's already in your inventory, but you don't have to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the flock out of here and run right back to the wall so we can escape. But like I said, this is pretty much what you have to do in game anyway. And there's the thing. That's what I was saying. It doesn't really identify it. Kind of it does, but your exit markers right there. But you come right back to this twin thing. When you've been down here long enough, it doesn't really seem that haunting to me. It's really cool aesthetics. It's just a big change. That's why I leave his mother down here. If I ever get bored and I've already finished the character and I just want to go wander the Soul Cairn, and come down here, fight monsters, just take a break from normal Skyrim. And you notice also, really weirdly, I haven't turned off survivor mode, or no, never mind. I'm not using survival mode, but I don't believe survival mode does anything here. You don't take, from when I did my major character coming through here, you didn't really take anything negative from doing survival mode in the Soul Cairn, except for eating. You're still going to have to eat. That's just part of survival mode. It's going to make you have to eat several times a day. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's try that again. And we're ready to close up here anyway. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys coming out. I appreciate the new followers. I saw there's some new people the other day, so really appreciate it. And you guys will keep bringing content every day. That's what I like to do. Just keep it different. This guy, since I am still doing collecting, now that we've gotten this done, these collections done, and also these are the bones I was telling you about, the dragon bones right there. So there's always dragon stuff around if you just want to get a character that does like dragon stuff and not have dragons in the game. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll be back again tomorrow. I'll be doing some of the Dawnguard collections because some of the armor is now available to me. And I got a side quest a couple side quests I have to do to get some of the collectible items: a shield, a axe, and a warhammer. So we'll be doing those as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a good day out there. Bye.